live this morning. Got over 9,000 views. Cut my own hair, so if you guys didn't see that, go check it out. But now we're gonna do a mid-taper. My friend here who is gonna be wanting to keep the rest of his hair on top the same length, so I'll show you how we'll go about this. It looks like he's got a bit of a separation here because like eventually he's probably gonna get braids. He's telling me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make that taper blend in between here and here, and we're not gonna worry too much about the very top. He's got some really nice hair. I wish he was still getting a full skin fade because that shit was so tight. But I understand, bro. My son wants to wear his hair like long on top all the time too. It's the style, right? So I'm comb through, figure out where it stick.
Yo.
What up?
Good afternoon, bud.
Good afternoon. I seen you been out there for 2 hours.
I know. I'm just sitting there chilling, watching Jadakiss and Fat Joe's podcast. They are hilarious.
We're gonna start out with the Exceed here. I'm gonna pump you guys in a little bit.
Should put it on, yeah. It's hilarious.
Really? All right, my bad. How's the audio, guys? Let me know real quick. Of course, we will be demonetized already with the music, so this is all for you guys, man. So if you guys do me a small favor and just double tap the middle of the screen, really helps us to stay relevant. We keep trying to bring these lives. You would requested, so we really wound it. Well, that's a good line to get started. We'll use our Uno 2.0 here. Fold them out a little bit at the bottom. And you guys already know, personal favorite clipper. Appreciate it, man. They already complimenting your haircut. We ain't even get started yet. All right, so we're gonna use the Rain clipper from Stylecraft. It's like, the more I think about it, this is definitely like my favorite clipper that I've ever used so far out of everything. And you guys gotta realize I use like a lot of prototypes and stuff. I actually had this blade as a prototype, which was amazing. It was amazing on the Rebel. It was amazing on a lot of the different tools I put it on. But when it found this particular unit, this is like the perfect blend of power and speed for this blade. So I just start with the open taper, right? I kind of tip it out like this, and then I start to angle it down. And that's why it was so easy to just remove that bottom line. A lot of you guys always tell me about how you struggle with that bottom line. So we're gonna need to do some cleanup towards the top here, so it's not so out of control. Because like I said, he's eventually gonna braid the top, right? So we're not really worried about making a perfect connection into the top, because what that would do is that would cut a lot of the area that he's gonna get braided. So our fade needs to take place between, here and here. So just so that I could get some of these hairs to kind of chill and relax a little bit, I'm gonna take a number 3 up here and around the ears to start with. I might go a little lower around the ears, but.
These dudes are hilarious, dog. They had this one big dude raised fat. He's like, man, I'm athletic. And Jada's like, you want to race? You gotta go do like that. Jada's like, I'll give him 3 car lengths. And I'll still smoke them. Oh, that shit was hilarious.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna open it 2 clicks.
Oh, they got one with Aries. Oh, it's on.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack the Dog. Your boy Jada. You know what it is, the Joe and Jada show. And we have a very special guest. You know, we like to bring
Starting to come together little by little, right, guys?
all golden
We'll go to number 1.
individual. And today we have a very golden individual. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our brother with his phone ring and all that. Aries Spears, make some noise. Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's up, my brother? Man, you gotta let me have a second to geek out for a minute. Cause you know, like my best friend over there, you know, we came up on y'all, man, you know, the hip hop thing. And you know, I ain't know until I found out. Joe hit me up, was like, yo, I need you to do me a solid, do the intro for my upcoming album. I was more than happy to do it. One of my favorite rappers. But I never met you until today. And I'm telling you, I'm fucked up because I'm literally sitting next to, hands down, one of the greatest MCs of all time. Like, you in my top 5, dog. And every time I do that,
You're in my top 5.
this guy ain't shit. I always say
This guy ain't shit.
this guy, say Jada, Hove, Nas, Biggie, and Rakim. Nah, we ain't going for that. This guy ain't gonna shoot me down. Let me tell you something. The reason I love Jada the most is because the last unity, they there with you. This guy is fucking diabolical. He was sitting next to me in his show. I start watching old clips of the show, and I said, holy shit. There you go. Flaming me. There you go. I didn't even know. This young lady.
When they don't like something, bro, they be throwing flags.
It went viral, but
They
if
just
I
bullshit
listen
about
to
something.
the way I scripted it, I told them, no, listen, can you listen? You're a legendary coach in the rough. Legendary coach in New York City. You won plenty of tournaments. You got A-listers out the wazoo on your roster. Now, if you was to happen to play, I'm just saying, the way you golden, the legs that been to the 8th wonders of the world and all of this. If you was to hit him with the year, you know the Euro street movement, boom, boom, boom. But if you was to hit him with the first one, then the layup, if you be unstoppable like if fucking me up, this guy is one dude. And I don't be shooting at you. It's comedic. What you talking about? It's comedic.
You just say you think I should give him a C cup. What you think I just did? All right, check this out, guys. We're gonna do the other side real quick, and then when I do the back, that's when you guys are really gonna see it all come together. It's gonna look real nice. So we'll do the same thing on this side with our setback trimmer. Yo, turn this down a little bit, Sonny. I'm live right now. You turn this down like a little bit. This is the Exceed trimmer from Gamma. And the other tool we're using is from Stylecraft, that's the Rain. There we go. Hey, where you guys tapping in from? What's the weather like where you're at? God Hunter, you guys in the room, what's good? Where we at? You guys are about to see these lines get put in here in the back. You can see how sharp these trimmers are. All right, so we're gonna begin that process again. We're gonna go with it a little bit tipped out. You can do this with a taper blade, and then we're gonna tip down and down and down. So here we go. Ready? Matter of fact, this is part of the techniques we're going to be teaching this year around the rest of the country. We just finished off our new educator curriculums for Stylecraft, and one of the classes we have, I think, is going to go super viral, man. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this class. See how easy that is? How easy is that? Same thing as the other side, very easy. So we'll take a 1.5 here. All right, remember, yes, on the other side we use the number 3, right? So we're gonna do that again. And matter of fact, I'm gonna use another clip on top. Some of you guys who are just getting in now, you gotta realize, like, he plans on braiding the top. So the sides, we wanna make sure that we don't cut into where he plans on braiding it. So that's kind of the main thing here. That's why it's important, man, that you guys ask questions before you do the haircut, because you could just wind up like trying to blend all that out, and then he ain't gonna have nothing left to braid. So you gotta be thinking about these things. All right, so in here, normally I go with the half, but because his hair's so curly, I'm gonna go with a 1 and see what that does first. So we'll take the number 1, and we're gonna open it halfway. So we did that with the 1. There's still a little cleanup there with the half, and then we will. He's not ready to braid it yet. That's why. Otherwise, it would be braided. It's not long enough yet for him. He plans on doing this in the future, so like that's why it's important you guys ask questions to your customers before you start cutting. Because like honestly, once you get good at cutting hair, I don't really think there's that many like bad haircuts. I think it's more like bad communication. That's usually what leads to like a bad situation. I like the Stylecraft Instinct Clipper, but if I'm being real with you guys, I like these reins the most. These are the only things I want to touch lately. Rather than pick up the Instinct right now, I would probably pick up the 360 GZ, or I would pick up the Exceed. I think those two are just, they're like the updated version of the Instincts. But don't get it twisted, man. The Instincts are still a great clipper, and a lot of people love them. It's just personally with my style and the way I like to cut, I like the digital brushless motors here in the rain. I want y'all to see how just see how the line comes out here. So if I tip it this way a little bit, you guys can see. So look at this. So whenever you do this, the idea should be to like preserve as much of the hairline as you can. So you obviously want to get in there and make it clean, but you don't want to be digging for no reason. Unless you're going to go like around the ears a little higher, that's fine. Some clients will ask for that because it's just going to grow back and get long there. So like, if you want to go a little bit higher around the ears, no problem there. But in the back of the neck, there's so many clients that will come in, like if I've never cut them before, and some of y'all be taking off like all of this hair here, and that's going to lead to a problem. So it's better. Get y'all situated here. Take these out. All right, we're gonna have them look down a little bit. And I didn't do the line on this side, so I'll do the line on this side now. I kind of like to do this. I'm probably going to wind up going back and freshening up this line a little bit in the end. But as of right now, I like to do this just so I could kind of set my perimeters and where I plan on working, right? So how sharp are those trimmers, guys? How well do those trimmers hit? You're a barber in Toronto? What up, man? I'm from Niagara Falls, New York side originally, but I spent plenty of time in Canada, in Toronto. Out there on Yonge Street when I was a kid, getting my first fake ID down there. Somebody look down just a tiny bit more. All right, so we're gonna put a taper, we're gonna put what I call a rainbow taper guideline in. So what I'm gonna do is start right up here and come down, right? And now I'm gonna take this, connect it to where I just went. They'll beat you up. So sometimes you got clients that don't have such perfect hair like him, and they'll have like a bunch of colics back here. If you're gonna taper it, my advice is always like to take the taper over the colic. There's really no way that you're gonna have a colic here with the hair all swirling and try to put a perfect fade in that. It's not gonna look good. Even when they leave, it's probably not gonna look good, and it's definitely not gonna look good when it starts to grow back. So that'd be my piece of advice right there. So now that we got all of that situated, we'll go in with our shaver here. And this is a pretty important step, guys, because if you don't do this, there's not going to be enough contrast for the blend. So that's easy as could be. So this curve right here, what this will do is this will allow my fade to disperse really nicely and allow me to keep these two little hooks. Now, if you've been barbering for any length of time, this is one of those situations that you probably don't completely understand. I remember I was barbering for a couple of years and I didn't really understand why when I went to go back and do my line at the end of the taper that I would have like one hook that came in good on this side and one hook that was disappearing on the other side. So this allows me to get both of those hooks right where I want them. So I got the 1.5 on here. This hair is pretty curly, so you got to kind of keep feeding it in different areas. But once I hear the sound stop, the sound of the cutting stop, then I know that that step is done. That allows me to kind of move on a little quicker. That's why I really like this clipper for that reason. We're going to go with the 3 now. So I'm guard skipping. This is another thing that we're going to talk about in our classes this year. This is another one of the techniques. You guys, if you want to cut hair faster, if you want to get things done a little more efficiently, like if you find yourself like falling behind on your schedule, these are the things that you can do to really speed up a little bit, but maintain the quality. We're gonna have to hire you to be a model, bro. You gotta come to Chicago, be my model in Chicago. They'll pay you and everything. All right, so now we're gonna go back with the 2. We're gonna clean up whatever residual we can, and then we'll start working on that bottom line. What are the age of the people that are in here, just out of curiosity? How old are you? Because a lot of you younger guys are going to love this haircut. A lot of y'all like to wear it like this. Some of the people who are a little bit older in here, they're going to have different opinions. Like, that's why as a barber, you got to be versatile. You got to learn how to do every, haircut that walks in so that when somebody comes in, you don't look like stupid. You know what you're doing. See, now that's going up to the top pretty nice. He said my age is old, 21, 28. We got a 10-year-old in here, 51. All I don't know off the top of my head. I want to say it's probably in April, maybe May.
No, May's Connecticut.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we're gonna do the same thing in the back here. We're gonna start here.
Yo, that Joe is so funny, bro. I never realized it. Like, so funny. You ever see him walk?
You see how his son has autism?
Yeah, bro, he's a great dad.
And his wife left him because
I
the
know.
kid had autism?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Fat Joe's a great dad, man. But you ever see him walk?
Fat Joe be
Just
playing
walk
golf.
on his weight, bro. He's got like these funky ass knees, bro.
Since it'll be so easy to knock out that residual, I might as well do it. I'm 38. I'm 38.
We saw him at the barber expo.
Good clippers for personal use. I mean, there's so many good clippers out here right now. You know, honestly, you could get a pair of Rebels or something. You know, if you're just trying to cut hair at home, cut your kids, you don't want to spend too much, but you want a high quality tool that comes with everything you need. I mean, honestly, these aren't really that bad either. These are, I want to say they're around 189, 190. These are the best clippers, you know, like for barbers. But if you were outside of that price range, you want to get something a little bit lower, $99, you can get a clipper called the Rogue. Also will be a pretty good clipper for home use. See how easy it was to get out that bottom line? So that bottom line is coming out. So we got the one on here now. And I'm really mainly doing that just because his hair's so curly. Like I want to make sure that I take every precaution. Because with curly hair, sometimes like more hair could come off than you expect. And you know, if you try to do guard skipping at the wrong time, it's just not a good idea. On straight hair, you can pretty much almost always do that. What's nice about this technique is I'll use my number one a little bit here, and then I can go back in with my half guard and I know I'm in business. He said I cut my own hair. I have a wall, but it really doesn't do justice for me. Yeah, wall is probably not doing justice for too many people right now. And it's not that they're a bad company, it's just that they just have been making the same stuff for so long that there's so many new and different things that are out there now. Like there's so much more technology and a lot of the stuff that's out there now that you might find yourself better served to get with something different. So now I got the half guard on.
You already have them?
Yeah.
How they get them so quick?
Like the back door.
You gotta try to resell them?
Yeah, I think. And how much you're going for?
Oh, yeah. Even if you get like $800 for them, I mean, it's still, come on.
That's starting to come out real nice. Yeah, you bet, man. You bet. Now, if you're talking about like, say like some body grooming stuff, like you wanted something to just like shave all the hair, get everything down to like nothing, you kind of want to do like a trimmer. That's a better tool, really. So now what I could do, I could come back in, make my line nice and straight, clean up whatever, is not perfect, and I should be able to get these hooks to kind of end at the perfect spot on both sides. So it's ending here and it's ending here. A lot of the stuff that you guys see on Instagram, man, it's photoshopped or it's heavily enhanced, and they do that because they don't know how to do some of these old school techniques, like that rainbow taper. That rainbow taper guideline is what made this look this way. I know a lot of you guys, when you see me first put it in, you were probably like, oh man, that's gonna be tough to get out. Like, no, it really isn't. Honestly, a curved guideline is easier to get out than a straight one, because when you go in to work on it, it's on a curve, so it's the same thing as when you tip your clipper on angles to get different lengths. right, so now we'll hit him with a little bit of water here. And, you know, he's got a little bit of a growth pattern right there by the occipital bone. That's a pretty common thing. So I'm going to try to pick it up a little bit against the grain with a taper comb. And I'm going to get in there and kind of clean that section up a little bit.
Somebody said, yo, that wasn't mixed right. Right? Yeah, well, take that up right now because that's important. Somebody said, yo, the music wasn't mixed right. Right? And then some people agreed with the person. You probably jerking. Somebody agreed with him and said, yeah, you know, it could have been mixed better, right? But all we know is that they not like us. He's a smoker. That shit tilted the whole hemisphere, right? And so when I get in the studio with producers and they start to talk about a smash hit record, they be like, this snare wasn't right, you know, right? Couldn't get, I'm like, yo, bro, no one gives a fuck about what it should have been or how professional it is. The fucking record's #1. It's a fucking hit. And I've been in there.
It's kind of funny how he's saying that because you think about like all them old Wu-Tang beats.
Yeah.
Bro, the fact that they weren't perfect is what made them perfect.
Yes.
It's like the imperfection of the record is what really made that like just super unique.
Alive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because like hip hop wasn't about having like the greatest beat before. It was about telling the best story or having the best like lyrics, you know? It's not like it is today. Where like today they're like, you know, we gotta have a perfect sound. But I'd be lying if I said some of the best sound, like Dr. Dre made some of the best sounding beats to me that there ever was. I mean, I almost think like some of this, all that stuff that was on the 50 Cent album, man, like anybody that would have rapped on that, it would have been good. Maybe it wouldn't have been as good as what 50 did to it, but it would have been good. Shit.
Talking like an Italian. It's funny.
Who's talking like that?
That's Aries.
Oh. See, now you could go back. You could refine it. Hey, where's all them people in there talking about, oh, the haircut's no good? Where y'all at? Oh, y'all didn't stick around. Every time you put a guideline in on here, they're like, oh, he's cooked. It's over. Oh, it's done. And then when they stick around at the end, they're always like, oh, that shit is clean, man. Those of you guys who are actually barbers, y'all know how it is. I would never sit behind a guy that was like cutting hair and the second he put his first guideline and be like, oh, it's all messed up, bro. You'll never come back from that. I can't believe this guy's impressions like this. He sounds just like Shaq.
See his eyes? He did the eyes too, bro.
Damn.
I didn't know you was over there. Yeah, bro, I was looking at the mirror, bro. I was like, bro, that's not Joe, bro. You working today? Huh? You working today? No, I'm not working today. I'm gonna go to a funeral and then go to my new place in Paint. Alright. How's your mom? She's good, bro. It was an accident. Hit and run.
When?
Last week.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Your mom was?
Yeah. In Orlando.
Your mom was in a hit and run last week?
Yeah, but like.
She ran?
No.
No. But she's okay though?
Yeah, she's good.
Damn.
Some lyrics. Right. Let me. I don't want to embarrass myself, because I tried to do a Biggie impression and it's awful.
All right, let's get this.
Lyrics, I said something about Biggie, Biggie, been delivers, cold like the shivers. Talk slick shit, spit game is vicious, malicious. How I roll through you like a cancer. Y'all speak, blink, talk about your chances. See the road slow, but keep on. Flesh to the bone marrow, life when on that road. Fuck sorrow, fuck beef, make peace with your priestess niece. Nigga think about tomorrow. Pop up, spark it, Biggie be the drop it. Chris keep it real, keep it frank like Sinatra. Something like that. So I'm not a rapper, but you know what I mean? And I'm glad in this new generation,
I love when you talk like that.
Enough people have jacked Biggie's voice that you don't have to read that after it. Like, you know,
All right, so when you got like grow back right there, you gotta take that down a little bit, right? So you gotta get rid of some of that thick stuff right there if you're gonna do an edge up into it, because you can make it as straight as you want. It's gonna wind up looking crooked when it's over. So now that we got him, and we can see where his actual, like, you guys got to know the difference between the bangs and your actual hairline, right? So that little stuff that's hanging down, you can kind of think of that as the bangs. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably take it to about right here. We're going to try to keep that spot right there, and then we're going to make it nice and square on each side.
Oh, yeah. You guys do too? Let this ugly nigga get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Crew, huh?
What's up, dude?
What's up, my boy? How you doing? Good, baby. I do it.
What's up, my man?
Oh, you know.
How was breakfast?
It's good.
I know I went there too.
Yeah, they
I
told
was
me.
eating that when you came
I
in.
told him, I said, I dropped my son off with Eddie. And he's like, he was just in here. He just scooted on down here in this little one-wheel thing.
Yeah, you want to try riding it?
Hell no. I got a good life insurance plan, but I ain't trying to fuck with it.
Yeah, but you know how to recover from it, you know, if you mess yourself up.
Yeah, I do.
In fact, you're in a unique position to recover from injuries.
Yeah. Hey, Joe. Remember when you threw my BMW key away?
What?
Remember when you threw my BMW key away?
Why, what happened? He was mad?
All three of us used to move furniture together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Who's doing the most work, to be honest, out of all three?
All he has to do is tell people what to do.
Listen to this guy.
All he would do is tell people what to do. You seen JP lately?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Excuse me?
Where you at?
Delivery by design.
Okay. Are you still at Alexander's?
Yeah.
That place is fire, dude. They got the best prime rib in town. I do. I like that.
Yeah, there ain't no such thing as easy. I mean, there's always gonna be certain spots that are harder, always gonna be certain spots that are easier. That's why you guys, some of you guys were like, oh, he spent a little more time on the right side than the left side. Listen, man, you spend the time where you need to spend the time. I mean, that's really bar none. That's it. What up, Neil?
Somebody tell me shit already?
Nah.
Oh shit, you on a live?
Yeah, you know it.
Hey, what's up, fam?
I should have warned you.
Uptown Barbershop.
Before you came in talking crazy.
Up there. Uptown Barbershop.
Yeah, you tell Eddie and Kenny your goals.
My goals?
What goal you got? You speak it into existence, man.
Cornrows, Kenny.
Oh yeah, no, he did tell me that. He did tell me that.
Yeah, he's gotta get money
Heading to the
first.
shop in 15, 20 minutes. There you go. Hope you make a killing,
You
Neil.
want cornrows, he's gotta get that money. He can pay for it.
But you know it ain't cheap. Keep up with all the beautifying. My kids are expensive too, but at least I get out of haircut cost. You know what I mean?
real life, I can't say as much as him because they was actually part of
But it kind of be like that though. You know, the plumber's got the leaky sink. The barber's kids need a haircut. The mechanic's truck's messed up. And my kids don't want haircuts, man. I'm like, yo, you need a haircut. I'm like, no, I'll do it tomorrow, Dad. I don't want to sit.
lame. I got a show tonight, this and that. And then he was like a hockey shirt, shorts, whatever, this. And man, when I seen the picture,
Like, what time?
party,
When? Right now? Let's
he
go.
had the sounding suit on with the gators. I seen him
You know what,
transform
kids good?
into that
Yeah.
character. Not saying he ain't the real deal, but I seen it with my own eyes. It shocked
You
me.
might be moving the
I
boom.
knew him and I couldn't
North
believe it.
Carolina?
He did so much for the culture of
What's up, Chad?
Bro,
We're gonna try to do it probably the end of this year. If not the end of it, then we'll probably do it next year.
Boone's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Out of state.
that state.
Yep.
I got out of the Marine Corps the day I moved to Boone because I had a full ride offer to play football. The day I moved to Boone was the day they got approved for FBS, like full Division I, and then FBS is different than FCS. When they were FCS, which is like what people call that 1AA, they don't have roster spots. You can legit have 200 kids on a roster. FBS, there's roster spots.
Thanks, Chatty.
And
Say what's up to the people, Chad.
they couldn't take like the JUCO players. They were one everybody. So they had to take mine. And
Said I miss having hair.
I had a house in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and I was banking on that scholarship to pay my way, and then my GI Bill would pay my bills. So, repacked my car and got out of there. But I love Boone, man.
Good, good.
How's your back?
Still,
See, they just pushed
it's a lot better, but it's not quite there. Like,
He's asking when is the release for the Echo Taper Blade? I know that they're going to be coming out pretty soon. I don't have an official date right off the rip right now, but I know they're coming out pretty soon.
The one dude's like, I went to the military, got married.
As of right now, your best bet if you really want to get it sooner would be to grab it. Just grab a rain clipper. I know that might not be what you want to hear, but it'll be a little longer before that comes completely out. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all in for a closer look. We're gonna inspect it, and we'll see what's good, and then maybe we'll throw like a tiny bit of enhancement in it. Well, let's check it out. Ready? Wow, I got y'all way zoomed in. All right, so we're gonna hit you with the light. Pump the light up here. Let's see what we. All right, look down a little bit, bro. What y'all think about the taper? Check this side. What y'all think? Appreciate you, Neil. You the man. I still got to make you a channel moderator soon, bro. I got to make you a channel moderator soon. But we've actually had pretty good people on the lives that we've done today so far. So far, we've done 2 lives. And everybody in the lives has been pretty good, pretty complimentary, mostly. stealing my color back. I think one of them honestly is mine.
Just Google it and see. I just heard about it this morning.
If you got two K98s there, one of them might be mine. Is it? All right, we just mixed up a little bit of the K98. So this is the difference when you do enhancements, right? You do a good job on the haircut, you make it perfect as much as you can, right? And then you can enhance it a little bit. Those are the rules, all right? Don't use your enhancements to cover up a bad haircut is basically what I'm trying to say. So, Yosef, morning.
I want a problem. Sitting there. What's good?
See, I kind of like to paint it in a little bit more. Actually, I do have a new enhancement gun on the way, so we're gonna mess around with that. Some of you guys would have probably pushed this back too far. Personally, I don't really want to do that. So I would rather just throw a little enhancement in it and get the line perfect that way. What's that? Tip?
Yeah, for my shave job.
No, I didn't really look for it though, to be fair.
What'd you say?
I didn't really look for it. I know it's under my station.
I don't know why you unscrewed it that far.
I kind of
Unscrew it?
I beasted on it a little bit.
Get on all fours. Let me see you look for it.
Yeah, I've been down there.
I bet you would.
You're big ass when I get back up.
I'll get up. Don't worry.
Well, I'll get up. Hey, did you see that video from yesterday of the way Sonny walked into the shop?
No.
Look at the IG, bro. And make sure you got the sound on when you when you watch him walk in.
Did he walk or waddle?
Well, he walked. Actually, I think it would be considered more of a strut. All right, we'll follow up with our razor, but we're going to go ahead and spray it with a little bit of aftershave. So with the aftershave on the razor, you'll be able to push the color just a tiny bit around and really make it look perfect. My man, take care.
Hey, the story must be down.
No, look at the feed. Go to the Uptown profile. Go to the it's a reel. We made a thing out of it, bro. Well, make sure you got the volume up. You never seen Sonny walk like this, I promise you.
Yeah, sometimes I got a second job, so I do like home food and stuff. So I do that on Saturday. This Saturday I'm not doing it because I want to paint. I'm moving out to the state. You're moving out to the state?
That's it, man. That thing's looking tight. What you think, Jay?
It's terrible, bro.
Yeah.
I already don't have a yard. I don't have a quarter.
So we got his line on point without pushing him back too far. Honestly, you probably don't even wear your hair all the way up on your forehead like that, do you? It just kind of hangs over. I just want it to look good underneath, like if you do. You know what I mean? So, all right, y'all. This has been another production of the YBA. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hope y'all were entertained, if nothing more. And if you guys want to pick up any of the tools you guys see me use, you guys can head over to Stylecraft, use the code Eddie, save 10%. And we will be going live in a little while on another client, and we're gonna be doing a design using the rain trimmers. If you guys wanna hop in, make a request, what kind of design you want me to do, whatever, you know, hop in. We'll probably be going live in a couple more hours. So, I don't know, maybe an hour, something like that. Just keep it locked. If you subscribe, you'll know what's up. You'll get the notification. Appreciate all of y'all for jumping in the house here. Double tap the middle of the screen on the way out. Show some love to your boy. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.